What's good, peoples? This is therapy time. Jaquetta, what's up? What's up, Jaquetta? I'm just sharing out, y'all. That's all I'm doing. So bear with me. Salam, salam. What up? So, what's going on, peoples? So one second, I gotta share this out, y'all. So bear with me. So if y'all have X, please share this out, y'all. Hurry up. X, Instagram, YouTube's, share it out. Cause I wanna share something with y'all, okay? I know, brother Rudy. Hey, Rudy, you got to come on the feed, brother Rudy. That was too funny. They said, boy, they said you handle all of them dudes. I keep trying to tell y'all don't know the type of person I am, bro. I was getting DMs and emails like, yo, bro, you handled that. They always try me, brother Rudy. Just because I don't talk about it, don't think I don't know. That stuff is old news to me. They be trying, okay? They be trying me, Rudy. So, um, yeah, man, it was cool. I never called nobody out their name. Oh, they're going to come on again. They're definitely going to be here in a minute. They're probably waiting right now for me to say one key word. We're not Indians. Maybe they'll jump on now. Hold up. They wait for me to say key words. We're not Indians. We're Moors. Let's see. They're lurking in the background, waiting for Sabir to say something. Hold up. Uh, we're not we're not foundational Black Americans. We're Moors. It is wait for key words to come out my mouth. Key words to come out Sabir's mouth. Just to get on the feed. So yeah, brother. Yeah, man. People was hitting me up, was like, yo, bro, you handled that earlier. I told y'all before, just because I don't speak about it, I could take on 20 of y'all, 20 of these dudes, man. 20 of these dudes with no problem. So I had got so many people that was DMing me. It was like, bruh, you held 10 toes down. I didn't call nobody out. They just cried and the so-called scramble your mind. They need to scramble their motherfucking minds and get their life together. Talking about I was charging to come on the feed. Nigga, if I don't know your platform, I'm definitely going to charge you to come on the feed. Nigga, you don't work for free. So what makes you think I'm supposed to work for free? I don't supposed to be giving nothing up to y'all for free. Shoot. Nigga, take a hike. As if I supposed to do. Well, this person does it for free because that's what that person does for free. That don't mean Sabir Bey has to follow that rule book. And I don't follow people. So if you want this information, you can pay for it. But don't come to this cipher thinking that you can run this show. Okay? Did I make myself clear? So listen up. Do me a favor, y'all. Share it out. And thank everybody that hit me up and said, yo, brother, you held that down. So what the hell could a top cat, whatever his name is, can do with me? Come on, baby. You can't do that. Them dudes is not in my league, brother. They're not in my league. Take it any way y'all want to take it. This ain't ego tripping. This is called factology. Okay? It's called facts. Don't keep crying about me pulling out books. You mad because you don't have the books? But you read books. So let's get this thing started, y'all. If y'all have sensitive ears, y'all, please do me a favor right now. Close your ears so you won't hear this. And if you don't like what I said earlier, so what? I'm not arguing with you. So please share these videos out. We on TikTok, y'all. We are on TikTok. Real Sabir Bay on TikTok. We are on X. We on YouTube. We on all the beautiful platforms. So do me a favor and share the videos out to everybody. All right. This is the therapy session. So some of y'all sick Black Indians, you can hit the link. Lay on the couch with me. So let me set my stuff up, y'all. So bear with me, okay? Let me get my brother a jar on the feed. Let me open up my line for 1 second. Let me get my brother on the line for a minute. See, I don't have a co-host, y'all. I can produce, host, and juggle all these things at the same time. So let me open up the lines for my brother. There you go, homie. So, y'all ready to rock? So relieve your emotions at the door, because Sabir don't care. All right. What's up, beloved?
Peace, peace. What's good?
Nah, I'm just laughing at it, brother. I'm good. So I'm gonna rock this thing out, man. Listen, close your ears if y'all don't want truth. All right. So let's go. You gotta speak your mind, brothers.
You have to speak the truth. You have to speak your mind. Every time I speak my mind, I'm lyrically critical. The pinnacle of being revolutionarily pivotal. Beyond anything ever studied that's metaphysical. Man, fuck a minority. I'm not politically minimal, but obviously terminologies that are statistical are manufactured to be unequivocally subliminal, transmitted by monopolized media visuals. So I riddle hypocritically pitiful criminals, habitually utilizing typical rituals with false pretense in attempts to be spiritual to individuals who believe in biblical miracles instead of themselves, cause they're not thinking original, and the color of their skin makes them feel invisible, like microscopic miscarriages lynched with the umbilical. Only a fucking imbecile would think they're uncorrectable, cause you're susceptible to becoming more than a spectacle. Remember that your flesh and blood and your body's dissectable. I'll beat you.
I need y'all to turn it up, share it out. Let's go.
Till you're a vegetable and wake up in a hospital covered in poisonous chemicals, in a fetal position with your face sewn to your testicles, thinking that you were kidnapped by extraterrestrials. You got heart, I'm the blood that pumps in your ventricles. Technique, I'm like your soul, nigga, indispensable, with no respect for those who cower at the hour of revolution, because the government owes my people restitution instead of sedatives like cocaine and prostitution. Conclusion is that you'll have to violently silence me, because I raid the airwaves of Constitution instead of sedatives like cocaine and prostitution. Conclusion is that you'll have to violently silence me, because I raid the airwaves of cutthroat piracy. In school, my teachers blinded me, but now I can see. Now I'm mentally and revolutionarily free, broadening horizons about what my people could be if we wasn't set up to get shot, locked, or OD. You see families bleed because of corporate greed, and monopolizing weed is virtually impossible, so it won't be legalized, and that's another obstacle. But I'm still rolling up pocketfuls of tropical. The government's involved directly, so it's unstoppable, like a nuclear rocket full of biochemical toxins that invade the ecological. Improbable that the average intellect could understand, so I encrypted this into hip-hop that's in high demand and spread it through the ghetto of every city like contraband. Stomp a man of any complexion with a devilish nature, cause I'm trying to save the earth, but you're just getting in line to rape her.
I told y'all, it's off
Ooh,
the top.
that was cold.
That was cold, wasn't it? Keep trying to tell you, I'm off the top with this game, brother. And so shout out to everybody who said you had 10 toes down early. I told you could bring 20 of your best people, baby. I'm gonna still be standing. And all you hypocrites that wanted to be around me, don't think I don't know who you are. Let's go.
Yo, load the fuck up. Locked and loaded. You too. Locked and loaded, sir. And remember, break that window when that cop comes in. Blow that motherfucker's head off.
I don't care.
Yeah,
tell people
load up again. These motherfuckers are gonna.
Please don't be a top cop, cap, whatever his name is. Person, tell him to come over here. Just tell him to come over here, brother. I don't give a damn about what he says. Just tell him to come over here. Stop it. I'm gonna block you, bro.
Come back for us. We're ready. We gotta be prepared in this day and age. We gotta be prepared for whatever the fuck comes at us.
Whatever come at you, baby.
We are living revolutionarily. Definitely.
Okay, family, see.
You cannot second guess yourself in these days and times. They're gonna throw whatever they can at you, and you gotta be prepared for it. You gotta be prepared for anything.
Even your own people, baby.
Liberty or it's death. It's freedom for everybody or freedom for nobody.
No matter what the fuck life throws at me, I continue to make it through indefinitely. Immortal technique defeats the odds repetitively until there ain't shit ahead of me competitively. Surviving the tough times is imperative to me. Looking at the whole world revolutionarily.
They don't want to hear you old Uncle Tom handkerchief head talking about
Technique will force you into strategic retreat because I dominate guerrilla warfare in the streets. There ain't no way to picture me without a victory speech. When I reach higher positions,
Come on, turn it up, hear it out.
Pissed on competition because I conquered their ambitions in a systematic form like a religious tradition. My mission is to take you, lyrically break you, lyrically assassinate you, lyrically incinerate your body and recreate you to destroy the power that mentally incarcerates you. Because even though I rip it better, I could not forsake you. You're my people with the same oppressor, so how could I hate you? The revolution of the mind I bring regenerates you. But when you come original, people impersonate you, start to hate you because the conflict is building within. The ultimate sin is to be ashamed of your skin. My rhymes are like Jamaican overproof. I make the room spin. Intoxicated flow. I bleed vodka and brandy.
I don't think y'all heard what he said. When you be original, niggas come and hate you. Hold up, rewind that back, Tech. Let's do that one more time. They didn't hear what he said. Listen up.
People impersonate you, start to hate you because the conflict is building within. The ultimate sin is to be ashamed of your skin. My rhymes are like Jamaican overproof. I make the room spin. Intoxicated flow. I bleed vodka and brandy. Don't make me choke you down like John Benet Ramsey. Something demands of me to rip this fucking shit uncandidly. God commanded me to be a technological disease and psychologically to battle with the best MCs. Uppercase the T in technique because I'm the capital of a revolutionary nation. That's infallible. Aztec like the Hannibal. Rip your heart out of your chest and feed it to the cannibals. You're just a fucking animal, but I'm the Neo-Sapien. Cause my original civilization was based upon creation. You know there's no escaping, even though your heart is racing. I'll put your best disciple on academic probation. Fuck the litigation.
I'll put your best. What is that? Hold on. Your best of the best of this cipher, bro. I'm gonna put them on vacation, nigga. You play with me, I keep trying to tell you how I am. Rewind that back. I don't think y'all heard what he said.
Neo-Sapien, cause my original civilization was based upon creation. You know there's no escaping, even though your heart is racing. I'll put your best disciple on academic probation. Fuck the litigation, fuck the best rapper nominations, and fuck the president. I voted for assassinations. I'm saying, fuck the federal bullshit investigations. Fuck the cover-up of ghetto radiation extermination. Using my people for experimentation. And if it doesn't play hip-hop, then fuck your radio station. No matter what the fuck life throws at me, I continue to make it through indefinitely. Immortal technique defeats the odds repetitively until there ain't shit ahead of me competitively. Surviving the tough times is imperative to me. Looking at the whole world revolutionarily.
revolutions overturn systems. Revolutions destroy systems.
Yo, what the fuck happened to reality spitting rhyme sayers? These days, everybody's trying to be a thug or a player. Where did all the real motherfuckers go in the game? Bring back the breakdancers and graffiti writers with fame. I remember hip-hop before the mic gun clappers, cause I used to drink 40s with more flavor than these rappers. Lyrical ego trips doesn't make fortification. You're not dope enough to spit self-glorification. So don't jerk me around, cause my name ain't masturbation. Life is hard, it leaves you scarred, cause I've been through shit. If you consider rap,
don't jerk me around, cause I'm not masturbation. Y'all niggas better pay attention, boy. That's why niggas think they can get me for free, bro.
lyrical ego trips doesn't make fortification. You're not dope enough to spit self-glorification. So don't jerk me around, cause my name ain't masturbation. Life is hard, it leaves you scarred, cause I've been through shit. If you consider rap a job, I suggest that you quit. Don't you understand the audience will listen and dance in the club, crib, or car, or wherever they get the chance to be emancipated. Start debating justice in the cipher. Why do you think project rooms look like the cells in Rikers? I'm explaining the significance on the reason behind it. They're prepared preparing your children for the prison environment. When you don't amount to shit, prison becomes retirement. But I refuse to be taken. The central booking and chains. You're sleeping on the floor in cages. Starts to fuck with your brain. The system ain't reformatory. It's only purgatory. Close to hell, but I rebel as I begin to sparking out and tell my people how we fell into the trap that we live in. Because they locked us up in ghettos and began to rape our women. So I leave the system unforgiving like Eastwood. Cause I was blessed with lyrical strength to do whatever I could. You should have seen it coming long ago when you were very young. My word is to the Father, Holy Spirit, and His fucking Son. Cause when I grab the mic device in front of Christ and start to rip it, I'll make Jesus turn around and say, yo, Pop, this nigga flipped it. So talk about whatever and be what you wanna be. But don't mistake the way I break the fake for simple blasphemy. Cause through the highest frequencies in the NYC, I'm crushing 97.1% of MCs. No matter what the fuck life throws at me, I continue to make it through indefinitely. Immortal technique defeats the odds repetitively.
Man, what's your thoughts, Sabir? I'm gonna keep coming up.
Competitively. Surviving the tough times is imperative to me. Looking at the whole world revolutionarily.
I wake up like this, bro. So yes, my Haitian flag is sitting over there. I got an Ethiopian, Haitian, Palestinian, you name it. I got them all, baby. I just don't. If I find it, I can go get it. It's sitting somewhere dug up. So yes, I have a. It's not Haitian. It's called Ayati. 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 Ayati.
Them bars was real on that song.
You know what's weird? I was really thinking about how I was going to do this because that was in my head when you text me. That wasn't that long ago. So all this was playing in my head, right? In my brain, I'm like, how am I gonna make this make sense? Okay, they may cut me on Instagram. Then I said, well, they may cut me back on TikTok. Like I give a damn if you block me on TikTok. I don't care if you block me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. I'm gonna do this off the top of the head with it. He's back again. No, brother, I'm not mad at you. Why would our dogs get mad? No, brother. No, dogs get mad, brother. I'm not mad at you. Why would I be mad at you? Never be mad. Have you ever seen me get mad at anybody? No. Dogs get mad, brother. I'm not mad. So you talking about yourself. You're not talking about Sabir Bey. So you're talking about yourself.
Wisdom chases some people, but unfortunately they're faster.
I tell you, it's no help for our people, brother. That's why this is a therapy session. Now he can come on because he has a problem with Sabir or something, but I'm not gonna, you go to therapy sessions. I don't think you go for free, do you? Do people go to therapy sessions for free? Any therapists in the house? Any therapists in the house? Because he need therapy some kind of way. But he keep coming back. I keep trying to tell you, they keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. I don't like Sabir. What are you talking about? I'm going to go on Sabir's show. I just can't wait till Sabir go live because he's my lifeline. So I thank everybody earlier, man, who said that said I stood 10 toes down. I keep trying to tell you, you can bring 20, 30, 40, 50 of your so-called foundational Black Americans, Black Indians, and niggas get mad at you because you won't interject. And it is not even the people. It's not even the head dudes of this. It's niggas who looking for attention who I don't even know. This niggas out. It's the weirdest. Like, dude, I don't even know. Who are you?
Minions.
Why they don't come? Or you block? Nah, nigga, I don't block nobody. If I show you my email, you'll be shocked like hell. How many people hit me up and say, yo, I could see you in a room full of these people, Sabir. You will kill the game. Yes, I would. Stop typing, brother. If you have something to say, I told you this is the therapy session. Okay, do you want me let me talk to you for a second because this is the therapy session. Do you want me to block you for eternity, brother? I'm just asking. I'm asking you a question. Yes, no. You ain't got to go. You can get on the feed and say yes or no. Before I block you. Do you want me to block you? Or you just trying to figure it out? Just a yes or no.
You can send them this way. You said he live now. You can send them this way.
They can come over here. Tell them all to come over here. Tell them to come.
We'll make it one big powwow.
Yeah, we make it one big powwow, nigga. Tell them I'm live right now. Pick your poison, because I'm going to tell you what's great happened. Y'all ready? We're going to tell them what's great happened. They should be talking about what's great go down on May the 7th.
Savage ain't gonna be on that ID on May the 7th.
Nigga, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to help them out. So you can stop typing and just tell them to come over here. I must be something, boy. If you actually left that feed to come over here, boy, you damn, I'm good. He left that feed to come over here. Hold up.
What did Immortal say? Put him on academic probation.
Yeah, academic probation. Nigga left that feed just to come over here. So what they can do is tell, what's up, Ken? Where's my brother Ken at? Oh, Ken, hit the link again, bro. I don't know what happened to him. I didn't see him try to come on the feed. So them niggas actually said, I'm gonna leave that feed and come over here. Well, tell them to come over here. We can play some more music if they need me to do that. Can I do that until we get them over? This is the therapy session, y'all. What up, brother Ken?
Peace. What's up, bro?
Jesus.
Peace,
brother. Peace to the chat.
Hey, listen, they be doing it. He's still typing instead of sending a video over to them. Yeah, it's okay. We gonna help him out though, brother. This is the therapy session. And you know, I told you, didn't I say they was gonna come?
Yeah.
Did I say they was gonna come right back? They got to be, man, you got to be crazy. You love punishment, but it's no. We're gonna help him out.
Yeah.
Just come over, brother. I told you I could block you for eternity.
Technique.
This is the therapy session.
Revolutionary Volume 2. It's on now, motherfucker. Lock and load. This is the point of no return. I can never go back. Life without parole, upstate, shackled and trapped. Living in the hole, looking at the world through a crack. But fuck that. I'd rather shoot it out and get clapped. I've gone too far. There ain't no coming back for me. Auschwitz gas chamber full of Zyklon B. Just like the Spanish exterminating Tainos.
Happy Cinco de Mayo Day, y'all. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Even the black and Indian women creating Latinos. Motherfuckers made me out of self-righteous hatred trapped. Living in the hole, looking at the world through a crack. But fuck that. I'd rather shoot it out and get clapped. I've gone too far. There ain't no coming back for me. Auschwitz gas chamber full of Zyklon B. Just like the Spanish exterminating Tainos. Raping the black and Indian women creating Latinos. Motherfuckers made me out of exterminating Tainos. Raping the black and Indian. Gone too far. There ain't no coming back for me. Auschwitz gas chamber full of Zyklon B. Just like the Spanish exterminating Tainos. Raping the black and Indian women creating Latinos. Motherfuckers made me out of self-righteous hatred. And now you got yourself a virus stuck in the matrix. A suicide bomber strapped and ready to blow. Lethal injection strapped down, ready to go. Don't you understand? They'll never let me live out in peace. Concrete jungle, guerrilla war out in the streets. Nat Turner with the sickle, pitchfork and machete. The end of the world. Motherfucker, you're not ready. This is the point of no return and nobody can stop it. Malcolm Little when he knelt before Elijah Muhammad, the comet that killed the dinosaurs, changing the earth. They love to criticize, they always say I changed for the worse. Like prescription pills when you misusing them, nigga. The Templar Knights when they took Jerusalem, nigga, and figured out what was buried under Solomon's temple, Al-Aqsa. The name is not coincidental. I know too much, the government is trying to murder me. No coming back like cutting your wrists open vertically. How could the serpent be purposely put in charge of the country? Genetic engineered sickness spread amongst me. My people are so hungry that they attack without reason. Like a fucking dog ripping off the hand that feeds him. Immortal technique is treason to the Patriot Act. So come and get me, motherfucker, cause I'm not coming back. This is the point from which I can never return. And if I back down now, then forever I'll burn. This is the point from which I can never retreat. Cause if I turn back now, there can never be peace. This is the point from which I will die, succeed, live in the struggle. I know I'm alive when I bleed. From now on, it can never be the same as before. Cause the place that I'm from doesn't exist anymore. This is the point of no return, nigga. You better believe this. Mary Magdalene giving birth to the children of Jesus. The evolution of the world, bloody and dramatic. Human beings killing monkeys to conquer the planet. The kingdoms of Africa and Mesopotamia. Machine gun your body with depleted uranium. This is the age of microchips and titanium. The dark side of the moon in contact with aliens. I started out like Australians, criminal minded, broke into hell, tore it down and built the city behind it. Southpaw, murderous methodology, nigga. Remember that I'm just just a man, don't follow me, nigga. Cause once you pass the point, you can never go home. You gotta face the possibility of dying alone. So tell me, motherfucker, how could you die for the throne when you don't even got the fucking heart to die for your own? It rains acid, one day the earth will cry from a stone, and you'll be looking at the world living inside of a dome. Computerized humanity living inside of a clone. This is the place where the unknown is living and real. Wormwood, the planet X, and the seventh seal. Universal truth is not measured in mass appeal. This is the last time that I kneel and pray to the sky, cause almost everything that I was ever told was a lie. This is the point from which I can never return, and if I back down now, then forever I burn. This is the point from which I can never retreat, cause if I turn back now, there can never be peace. This is the point from which I will die, succeed, live in the struggle. I know I'm alive when I bleed. From now on, it can never be the same as before, cause the place that I'm from doesn't exist anymore.
Let me ask this brother a question. What's up, brother O? What's up, brother Ken?
Peace, 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 peace.
What's up, bro?
Y'all don't argue with this dude. He can come on the feed. Y'all should be asking why you here instead of over there if they're live. Is this a penis measuring contest or something? You gonna lose because my piss is healthy. There's a piss measuring contest. Let's see how far we can piss. Or penis measuring. Which one? Penis or piss? So you shouldn't even be on this channel, bro, because this channel is not for you. But what you can do is you can go over there, tell them I'm live though. So the crazy part is niggas starting the history of 1600s. No, bro, this is before the 1600s. Way before the 1600s, all this stuff kicked off. But I got to tell y'all this. This is the therapy session. So I do play music. Some music is therapy for me. And that music is therapy for me. So tomorrow, I think it's Wednesday. So if you Savage or 21 Savage or whatever you want to Powhatan, they have something for y'all coming up. Okay. So I was just in the airport and I'm going to help y'all out. Okay. This is what I do. That's what's going to go down. This is me in LAX the other day. In LAX, I was there. So for all of y'all that don't understand what is getting ready to happen, what's the day that say right there? May the 7th?
May 7th, shit's about to get real.
Nigga, I'm going to help you out because, listen, Jay-Z had a song called If Your Nigga's Not Custom of Going Through Customs. You ever remember that part? He said, if you're not accustomed of going through customs, oh, brother, I don't want to get on a plane because the plane do something with the air conditioners. Nigga, man, let me tell you something. To believe it or not, planes are more safer than driving in a car, my nigga. I just want to put that out there for y'all. And you get there a little bit quicker, though. This is the funny part about people. I don't want to fly because the chemicals on the plane going to mess me up. No, nigga, that's a lie, nigga. You can't. So on May the 7th, 2025, you can't go in no buildings. Y'all should do the research. So if you got Indian ID, just let me know. Okay? So it's definitely happening, okay? Bring your parasites here, family. Yeah, tell them to bring the parasites here. Every parasite needs a host. Every parasite needs a host, nigga. And I'm the host of Sabir Bay Show. So let me help y'all out. So let me share this with y'all because what's going to go down is going to be real crazy. So listen to this sister from Jamaica. Listen to what she said. Listen to what she did. This is and I'm going to explain this. I had to tell my brother Jar this also. Listen to what she just said.
Not affiliated with any political party, nor the United States military and our government. Now, I'm speaking just to my Jamaican peeps, the peeps who have been naturalized and are U.S. citizens now, the peeps who have your green card and you feel like you're safe. Let me tell you something. I came to get a new driver's license because I'm retiring soon. Not soon enough, though. And I have to get something called a real ID. So I'm going to bring everything in. This is my third time here, Dotty DMV. And bring everything in. Every time it's more paperwork to prove who I am. I brought in passport, driver's license, orders, citizenship paperwork, everything. Still can't verify who I am. No, today. Here's where I'm at. They've taken my driver's license. They've taken my passport. They said they have to send it off to a higher entity to verify my identity. I'm a 20-year veteran. I've had 5 diplomatic US passports. I've had 3 regular US passports. I have lived in this country for 25 years. And again, I'm in uniform. And you're treating me like I'm an illegal alien trying to use false paperwork to get a real ID. Listen, if you're Jamaican and you watch this, make sure you have all of your paperwork. I mean, from your filing paperwork, certificate, everything. Because these people are not playing. You know, you watch the news, you hear, but for actually experience it, yo, we're not safe. If you're going to travel out of this country or even in this country, make sure you have a little file with a copy of everything. Because I'm going to send them the whole away. Okay, and again, this is just my opinion. This is information. Take it if you want. If it don't apply to you, all right, cool. But it's purely informational and not affiliated with any political party, nor the United States military and our government. No, I'm speaking just to my Jamaican peeps, the peeps who have been naturalized and are US citizens now, the peeps where have your green card and you feel like you're safe. Let me tell you something. I came to get a new driver's license because I'm retiring soon. Not soon enough though. And I have to get something called a real ID. So I'm gonna bring everything in. This is my 3rd time here, Dr. DMV, and bring everything in. Every time it's more paperwork to prove who I am. I brought in passport, driver's license, orders, citizenship paperwork, everything. Still can't verify who I am. No, today. Here's where I'm at. They've taken my driver's license. They've taken my passport. They said they have to send it off to a higher entity to verify my identity. I'm a 20-year veteran. I've had 5 diplomatic US passports. I've had 3 regular US passports. I have lived in this country for 25 years. And again, I'm in uniform. And you're treating me like I'm an illegal alien trying to use false paperwork to get a real ID. Listen, if you're Jamaican and you watch this, make sure you have all of your paperwork. I mean, from your filing paperwork, certificate, everything. Because these people are not playing. You know, you watch the news, you hear, but for actually experience it, yo, we're not safe. If you're going to travel out of this country or even in this country, make sure you have a little file with a copy of everything. Because I'm going to send them the whole away.
So we have 2 brothers that's on here in the military. 2 brothers. Ken used to be in the military. I think, Jar, you still in the military, right?
Hell no, retired.
Oh, you retired? Like
Yeah.
she said. This is the weird part about niggas are giving their opinions on something, right? They said because she's not from here. If they paid attention, she said how long she been living here?
25 years.
Okay, so she had a green card. She had a paperwork. She's in the military. If anybody use logic and common sense, you can look those people up and find out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the ignorance. Black people don't have no paperwork, my nigga. What paperwork do y'all have? So
she said she was speaking to the Jamaicans that were naturalized.
Thank you. She's speaking to the Jamaicans that was naturalized, right? But what paperwork do black people have? You black Indians. So if the Real ID Act, right? And let me explain to y'all, and I said this to you earlier. It was on the driver's license, not the passport. She could use the passport, which exceeds that. You follow me? So I have a passport. My passport says Sabir Bay on it. Sabir Dual Bay on it, right? I don't need no real ID. Y'all notice that? I can go get actually the global entry. Y'all know what global entry is, probably because y'all never left, right? So global entry, right, is a thing. Hold up, brother. That has something to do with this. That's a passport. Okay, so just
no. But it expounds on the nationality thing, like you're saying.
I'm not even talking about nationality. Not at all. We talk about the ID, because this is what people don't understand.
That federal ID.
Yes, that whole ID thing, right? Because you can't get on a plane, you can't go in federal buildings, right? So let me explain this to y'all that don't understand how this works. All of these people who's claiming black Indians, right? After the 7th, I bet you they ain't gonna be on no planes. I bet you they ain't gonna be in federal buildings.
Because that's all federal.
Thank you very much, right? So
they have no status.
Right? Think about it. They're not even citizens, my nigga. This is the weird part. Then they getting so emotional, getting mad at me for what? Just do your research. But if you went online and looked it up, you really would see what it says. Let me see if I
They want to put people with those titles on reservations so that they can print that money.
no, we ain't got nah, brother. Nah, it's not that. Just bear with me. It's not that, bro. Just bear with. I just need y'all to understand. Like I was so thrown off when I went in the airport. I was in LAX the other day. And I saw it. I said, "Oh shoot, they are not playing with you, Negroes. They are playing." And I'm not saying Negroes and to be funny. I'm just saying people. Period. So if you look up the Real ID Act, right, it'll say you if you have a passport, which supersedes that because the Real ID you can't use that overseas. They won't even accept it. They be like, "Nigga, what is this crap?" So
I mean,
what's
they accept it everywhere, even here. If you have a
no,
passport.
no passport? I didn't say passport. I said Real ID, not
Oh
passport.
yeah, that real ID is
Listen,
fake,
brother.
man.
No,
Yeah.
listen to what I'm saying, Brad. It's not fake. I'm just telling you what they're doing. Okay, I'm just sharing with y'all what they're doing. So please listen first and do your research. Google it and see what they're doing. So it's been out since 2005, but they reinforce it on the 7th. So that means no flying, no matter what you have. Now, if you have a passport or global entry, that's a little different. So let me explain this to y'all. I have a passport and had it for it's almost expiring in a minute. So there is a difference. Didn't we do a class the other day about national, brother? I told y'all before, my passport says national. See, y'all don't understand that. What I put on paper.
Yep.
If you the application, it says national on that motherfucker, right? So I'm not here to give y'all this for free. Go to your Indian people and tell them to do that for free because they're going to get a passport to go from these countries. Because if you don't have a passport, I don't care where you at, you're going to definitely need a U.S. passport. Are you following me? Okay, so I'm not here to hurt you, but I want y'all to understand the difference between somebody who really do these things for real, not these fake people that's making videos up and telling y'all things. So what happens? The real ID is totally different because I see they was going to bring it out before, but they postponed it. That's what they did. They postponed to enforce it, right? So let me just show y'all what I'm talking about, what y'all don't get. Okay, y'all ready? This is overseas, y'all. I need y'all to pay attention. This is $1 billion worth of game for free. All right. You see what that says right there? Can they read, brother, what that says right? I mean, they probably can't read, but anyway. That's called enter into Morocco right there. You see, I can't make these things up, but it says nationality American more. Right? You can't make these things up, and you have to put the passport number in. You see that says Tangiers, but you have to put the number, your passport number in there too. So let me see if I can find another one. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can prove my point. Niggas being their feelings instead of humbling themselves and saying, "Well, Sabir, how can we get it done, brother?" Humble yourself. So let me show you something else. Hold up, because it's coming. This is on Tunisian Airlines. So y'all see that, right? So they give you these things before you get off the plane. If you really travel, you understand this. So before you get off the plane, they give you a customs form. It
Same.
looks like this.
And it's the same when you're flying into Hawaii. You got to fill out a customs form when you come here.
Really? Hawaii? That's the United States, though, right?
Yep.
Damn, they did it to us in Mexico. But I still put down the American more. See how crazy it is? And I was going to look, Spain. So when people think that I'll be making this stuff up, instead of saying, "Yo, humble yourself, brother," because I'm going to tell y'all, it's a lot of stuff that's going to happen, B. Oh, it's a lot that's happening. So you cannot self-identify, nigga. You can play that game with these other unconscious people. Play that game with them. Listen to me. Anybody knows about traveling, you know how it is. You already know how it is. I'm gonna be real with you. So they have to sell y'all this hype thing and say, "Well, brother, that's a self-identification." That wasn't. Yeah, mine was definitely self, but my stuff literally says Sabir Bay. Hold up, bear with me. So when I'm doing these things, I'm showing y'all what I'm talking about. And I know these. Why is he still here? I thought he was. I thought Top Cat was on the other line. I thought he was on another feed. Why he's still here? Can somebody ask him why he's still here? I thought you was supposed to be watching Top Cat. What are you going? You know they say they got in the Art of War. They say they got 5 spies.
That's
5
what I was just about to say.
In the Art of War, it talks about 5 types of spies. He might be a spy, brother. That's why I say certain things. Let me see if I can find that. Give me 1 minute.
A dead spy.
He a dead spy. Hold up. Give me 1 second.
Even in Che Guevara's guerrilla warfare, he speaks about that. Stay vigilant. Stay vigilant.
There you go. I can't make this up. That's the Art of War. I can't make this up, boy. These niggas, you think I don't know these cats? These niggas are spies, nigga. I'm going to spy on Sabir Bey's page and go back over and tell him that he over. these niggas are spies, nigga. And y'all think y'all get mad at me. I know these cats. There are 5 kinds of spies: local spies, inside spies, reverse spies, the dead spies. Damn, them spies is all around you. Hold up, let's go over here. Because I wouldn't be on nobody's feet I don't like. You know how I am. Can I tell you, I'll get off a feed in 5 minutes, brother, if I don't like it. There you go. These are the top 5 types of spies, nigga. And I think that's what this brother is. And he don't even, give me 1 second. I'm going to post it up here and I'm going to show y'all, okay? I was showing people on Instagram, so now I'm going to show y'all, okay? Give me 1 second. They all right here, brother. Somebody talk to me for a minute. Let's go back over here. I think that's what he is. There you go. I think that's the type of spy he is. You niggas are spies, man. I'm going to figure it out. There it is. So Malcolm said this in one of his speeches. He said about enemies. If I'm like, listen, family, this is the therapy session. If Sabir Bey's lying about anything, come to the feed. Let's put the link up here. I don't want to hear you yell. This is therapy time. Just come to the feed and tell me what I'm lying about. Hit the link. If I'm lying, please hit the link.
Clueless. You say it's called self-identification, but that's something somebody else called you.
Come on, baby. That's okay. That's okay. He said I'm lying, but they can come on the feed and tell me I'm lying. This is a therapy session. So let's go back over here. Because he's that type of person, the spy. And don't even, spies, some slaves don't even realize they slaves, and some spies don't even realize they spies, nigga. But I know you. I told you. When I started this radio game, I told you to go watch that movie Talk to Me. Remember the movie Talk? I'm going to put you on timeout, brother, because you adding up to this feed. Maybe you want me to block you so you can go back to Top Cat show. Okay? Maybe that's what it is. If you're going to talk shit, back it up. No more than your audience. If you're going to talk shit like I do, I back up everything I'm talking about. So I understand these people. So this show is not for you, my brother. This is seriously, it's truly not for you. Go to your people, Top Cat, and those people. Okay? Please deliver Top Cat this message to Google Sabir Bey before he proceed. He better Google me. I'm keeping it 100. I'll be right back. We're going to give him some time, but damn sure they better Google Sabir. Let's go. You better Google me. I'll be right back.
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck them. Immortal technique. Got guns too, nigga. Killer Mike. Fuck the Brother Ali. Fuck Rambo. Yo, yeah. The ghetto is like a prison with invisible bars. No matter where you at, it always follows you where you are. And it's hard out there for a pimp to get out of, but it's harder for the hooker that he beat the shit out of. I got underground in the Confederate States. Ironically, running from slavery that prison creates. So I never hate on the South. I respect their vision. I just hate on that promote Samboism and white execs that love to see us in that position. They reflect the stereotypes of America's vision. They want us dancing, cooling and hollering. Only respect us for playing sports and modeling. More than racism, it's stay in your placism. More people are trapped in practical black facism. So fuck a civil war between the North and the South. It's between field niggas and slaves that are stuck in the house.
Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation. The annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilizations. Destroy the corrupt government organizations. Trying to survive cultural assassination.
Crip niggas, blood niggas, essays, Asians. Why the fuck we born with each other's population? If you ever wanna dead, all the population, people in folk nation. Why the separation? Why we got Jamaicans hating on Haitians when the British and French rape both nations? Mexicans and blacks kill each other straight hating, while the government profits from prison population. If you on the bottom, be you Anglo or Asian, you gotta recognize the realness in what I'm saying. You gotta recognize another chief ain't the enemy. When the police ride and kill us frequently, we gotta make the youth see where the truth be. If you achieve, then grow and develop GD. 50 years of games and our people still poor. If we really run the streets, we should really end war.
Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation. The annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilizations. Destroy the corrupt government organizations. Trying to survive cultural assassination.
Listen, our hearts were torn apart just like y'all was. Watching towers full of souls fall to sawdust. Every time we called your office, you ignored us. Now you're holding hearings on us all inside of Congress. Microscopes on us, asking which your hardest. My answer was in line with all of the founding fathers. I think Patrick said it best, give me liberty or death. I shall never accept anything less. You claim innocence, you play victimless, but you gave the kiss of death in the name of self-defense. Slavery and theft of other nations to the end of pacifying your citizenry with excess. We believe in freedom, justice, security, but they're only pure when they're applied universally. So certainly if I rage against the machine, my aim was only to clean the germs out of the circuitry. Urgently putting fear inside your heart, make you burn Qurans and tell me not to build a mosque. Me, my wife and babies, we ain't never made you hard. We just want to touch our head to the floor and talk to God. Ask him to remove every blemish from our heart. The greatest threat of harm doesn't come from any bomb. The moment you refuse the human rights for just a few, what happens when that few includes you? Civil war.
Where's my human rights book at? I was trying to find my human rights book. What's up, sis? Welcome to the Sabir Bay therapy session. So,
what's up? Thanks for having me.
No doubt.
For putting me on your schedule.
No, this is the platform, baby. Don't break no German silverware over there. What you got over there dropping?
Yes, my mother, she dropped a spoon.
You got that German silverware over there?
Not real silver, not that one.
Oh, okay. You know, it's funny. I posted something up. So this is the book that I had up there for y'all. This is from 1923. There's more volumes to this particular book, so this is from 1923. About who the Moors are. So let me see if I can pull this one up and give y'all the page. Yeah, 1923. Here it is. 1923. All right. So when people get mad, and I don't know why that brother's still on my feed, nigga. He should be on Top Cat page and saying, "Yo, man, we got to have him do a GoFundMe so we can go at it with Sabir and bury Sabir." I'm trying to help him. I'm trying to help him, y'all. Y'all laughing. I'm really trying to help him.
I hear you.
They should really do a GoFundMe so we can bury Sabir, nigga. Hurry up, because this nigga's putting up. Nigga, I ain't going nowhere. Y'all have to understand, I'm gonna be here forever, like forever, ever. I've told you, I've been here. You may get these cats that are looking for attention, nigga. I seek respect, not attention. There's a total difference with Sabir. I'm a veteran in what I do. So
Right.
I'm glad he want to stay on the feed with me. Okay, so
All what did KRS once say? He said all of America they used to call up Mexum.
yeah, man, it is what it is. They just pissed off because their boy is not showing them stuff like this. See, he pissed off because his boy is not showing stuff like this. Well, brother, what we talk about. See, when you go to different places in other countries, this is what you got to do. You got to give a passport, and you got to put that down. You got to fill these things out. You see, again, that says nationality, American more. Hold on, let me go a little further, baby. You ready, beeps? Let's help him out a little bit more. I know he can go run tell at the spy, go run and tell. So for y'all that don't know, I also my children are put down as Asians. What do you mean?
Asiatics.
You confused, brother. No, I'm gonna help y'all out because weren't we called Asiatic black man or the Asiatic Moors? Let me help them out. I'm gonna show you my children's birth records, okay? For the record. Okay? So that says Sabir Dubey, father, mother, and son. That says race Asiatic. Well, brother, this is what they'll say now when you show them this now. This is the black conscious people. Well, brother, race was made up, brother. It was made, nigga, make up your mind, brother. I can't do it with these black people, brother. Like
I
if you
learned that from you. I did that to my son, and he
that's
before
good.
he was even one, he had a passport like you're talking about.
But this is the weird part. I'm trying to figure out what do these so-called black people, black Indians want. I'm showing you. If you pay attention, stop trying to argue with me. And then they think I'm supposed to go on somebody's show just to be going on there for kicks and giggles. Nigga, I turned down a friend, and trust me, anybody know I would turn down a person that I have a conflict with, even if we're close, nigga. I'm not coming on your show.
Man, my son been to Mexico twice. I ain't even been to Mexico.
That's what's up. But y'all see it for yourself, right? Y'all do see that says Asiatic, right? So ask these black Indian people, what do they put down as a race or nationality? I just showed you one part said American more, then I showed you the other part says Asiatic. So do they put down black as a race and black as a nationality? I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. Kenny, could you help me out, brother?
Ain't
I'm
no
trying to
telling.
figure this out. I'm really trying. I'm trying to. I'm not even being funny. I'm just being realistic with it. But yet they could just. I'm gonna stop showing y'all stuff because these cats don't show you nothing. Somebody said earlier, yes, they do. They be showing. What the hell do they be showing? What?
Okay. So let me, all right, listen. I've been looking into this thing and I've been studying it because it really just saddens me that we can't come together and it's not an accident. It's not an accident. Some people sit and they plot on how to keep us separate. So I'm a plot on how to bring us together because good is more powerful than evil. So I've studied enough to come to the conclusion that we need to have a dual status and we all need to have passports. You know, there are people in the community who discourage people from getting passports, kind
Who
of
do
as
that?
if this, huh?
Somebody do that?
Yeah, Tashriq Bey does. He
Well,
doesn't do
but
that.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna tell you why. See, it's things I want to share with y'all, but I refuse to like because it's not like an I don't even know. I don't want to say that. I know why Taj can't get it. It's a whole story.
Well, but then again, then
That's on Taj.
mhm,
I'm gonna share this with you, sister, because I was in Spain with Yasim's mother, Umi, and the one thing she said to me before she passed away, she wished Taj at that age could actually travel the world and see stuff different. Like this is what she said to me. She said,
mhm,
I really, with all that knowledge that Taj had, I wish he can really travel the world. This is what she said to me.
mhm.
And it hit me, and I said, I would even pay for Taj to go. This is how crazy I would have paid for that. I listen, I'm the type of person would say, listen, the passport don't cost that much, nigga. I pay for the passport. Yeah, you know what I mean? This is the type of person I am. You know what I mean? So y'all have to see beyond why these things are happening, why they not doing it. See, they're not going to tell y'all why. And it's not my business to tell you why. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. I
But
would never tell a person not to do that. So, and
right.
another thing before you speak, sister,
Mhm,
everybody don't want unity. I've been
right.
trying to bring people together. I brought Abdullah to stuff. I brought Taj to certain stuff. I brought James Smalls. If you go through the whole resume, sis, I was bringing people. Let me share this with you. I brought Wesley Muhammad out here to California. We did this. Karen and I did this. Wesley Smalls, Okay, Leonard Jeffries, you named them. I did it. Ties twice. So don't come to me telling me what I've been doing, and I made sure they got paid. Everybody got paid, and this is the thing. When we did
Don't forget Dr. Kaba.
Kaba too, I did 2 or 3 times, right? So you keep saying me as if y'all should go to them and tell them to talk about unity. See, the difference is you don't understand why they don't want to be in a room with me.
And I'm gonna be honest with her. I've done that where I reached out to people and
They
they
don't
will
want
have an excuse. They will have an excuse why they won't come talk to Sabir. All of
it's
them.
A lot of people,
Even the
you-
Moors.
it's
Even the
other people.
Moors.
I'm not talking about, I'm talking about other people.
I know that, but you have to understand all of it, sister. I've been doing it for 2 decades, man. Like
Mhm.
I'm
It's a lonely path.
had an argument. It wasn't even an argument with Abdullah Bey. Straight, I'm gonna tell you, and I told you the story. Ken tell you what I said. Ken know and Jar know. I brought Abdullah to Louisville, Kentucky. Unity. When you don't know your power, right? When you don't know your power. When 19 Keys was in Philly, I brought Taj on the stage. I didn't ask 19 Keys for that. I put Taj on the stage and let him take my time too. So when I was speaking to Abdullah, because I was supposed to be on the show today, and I still went on the show, I was in the comment box. If you go to the show, you'll see me in there. We had some type of discrepancy, and I said, "Well, brother, if you have to understand your power. I know my power. I don't have to ask the nigga if you invite Sabir, I'm going to invite who I want to invite, and that's what I told him. So when we did Louisville, Kentucky, it was only supposed to be KRS-One and myself. I brought Taj and I brought Abdullah in to make sure they got paid. The brother went in debt doing that, right? When I did that in Texas, it was only supposed to be Taj and I. I brought Abdullah in. So don't come to me and have this conversation with me about unity. Talk to them about it. So this is the reason why they upset with me. Number one, you can't control me. You don't know what's going to come out my mouth. So it's like in Hollywood, you become the hard person to work with. You follow me? Because I don't follow rules. I don't follow their rules. If it's wrong, it's wrong. That's just how I am. So these are the things I go through privately with Moors, because I don't. It's like when you travel, your mind expands. You see things totally different. Malcolm did that. When Malcolm started traveling around the world, his outlook on the nation started to shift, because when you see things yourself, you start saying, "Damn!" And then when you already woke, I'm a problem to the Moors. I'm a problem to the Black conscious people. I'm a problem to them. I'm just telling you.
Right.
That's what's going on. And I don't hate nobody, because these 2 brothers, Ken and I, ask them how many books and how many times we sit up at night on the phones all night long. We talk about crazy things. So it's not Sabir. They have an issue with themselves and what Sabir knows. And then they will make up things about egotistical. No, nigga, I'm a Gemini. I'm a real funny dude. I'm sarcastic. I'm smart as I'll tell you all kinds of stuff. That's just me.
Right.
I'm not here for them, bro. I'm really not. And I'm really getting disappointed in this whole conscious movement. Because if you don't sell a package to somebody, it's not real. You see what I'm saying? I'm sitting here like, what do y'all really want from me? I went to these places. They didn't put up a dime for me to do what I need to do. Not one. But I'm going to these places, using myself to walk through customs, don't know what's going to happen, right? And I'm writing these things down.
Right. Well, and just to back up what you're saying, I mean, because I hope you don't think I was trying to say you weren't for unity. You ain't.
No,
You don't think?
no. I didn't. No, I ain't shut her down. But go ahead, sister. But go ahead.
Okay, so how many people like really actually go read something for themselves? That's why they can sell people packages, because you actually could get the passport application. I know it's a lot of small writing on there, but the passport application generally for people who just, I'm gonna go get a passport, right? They're gonna take their either driver's license or state ID. They're gonna take their birth certificate, right? But if you read it, and here's what people need to know, whether you like it or not, the Bible is public law. In the Bible, there's a way out for everything. It says there's always a way of escape. Like there's a redress number. You can fly with a redress number if you call ahead or do whatever. You don't have to present
They
all
stopping
these.
all that.
They stopping that?
Sister,
Okay.
listen to me. I'm just sharing with you. Listen to me. I'm not making. They stopping a lot of this, B. They're stopping it, and this is why I said about the real ID. They're stopping a lot of that. That's what they're
That's not
doing.
going to be acceptable.
No,
That's not acceptable.
you can listen, sis. Can I tell you that at one time you can walk through the airport with a bill?
Wow.
Nigga, y'all don't even understand what I know. Like one time you could, right? But you have to go through some changes. You find me? It ain't like you just want to go do it, right? Because if y'all haven't recently been, I don't know who been recently in the airport lately. Who been in the airport within, let's say, a year?
I don't think it's.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, what do you got to go through when you're in the airport?
TSA pre-screen, depending
So
on
what
if it's
they do?
international customs.
No, what do they do? It's a machine in there now.
Oh, the scanner machine, the X-ray, or you talking about the bio thing,
You stand in front of the joint, right? Your camera,
the biometrics, yeah, biometric screening.
right? Nigga, I said, wait a minute, like, yo, this shit is crazy, right? And you can bypass it, right? You can, but then you got to show your ID. So what
Hey,
happened?
you know that's tied into the Scientology too.
I don't know, brother. I don't know if that's factual or not, but anyway, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I experienced, and if anybody been through the airport, just trying to tell y'all what's going on. So,
And y'all trying to put everybody on AI. Y'all know that, right?
well, it doesn't. Listen, let me tell you something.
That's exactly what it is.
This is the key. It's not new. Go watch Minority Report. Go back and watch the 6th Day with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Go back. This ain't nothing new. See, this is the thing. Y'all gotta watch him. I was looking at 6th Day last night with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Swear the nigga. But anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm like, nigga, y'all think this is something new. Y'all think this, like, just think about it. If I'm authentic, no one can copy me.
Right.
This is why I don't use AI that way, because
King Alfred's plan.
right? That's the Rex 84, right? So I'm me. So I have so much fun going through customs. You know, when I go through customs, they be like, you have something to declare? I'd be like, yeah, I did. My nationality, I'm a Moor. Like, nigga, I'll be tripping. Like, and with Percy, Percy was on because I was coming through air customs in Florida because we had a layover in Florida to get on another plane, right? So the dude said, brother, he said, you everything you declare? I said, yeah, I declare my nationality. I'm a Moor. He double looked at me like, huh? like I do stuff purposely, like just to make you think. Even when I was in Portugal, they know me in Portugal. When I go through Portugal customs, it's crazy, dude. They be like, babe, this is real. So the thing is that when you're moving, and this is what I was telling Abdullah, when you speak to somebody who went and traveled that's amongst our people that can tell you how to move. I was in Mexico too. In Mexico, you don't want to get locked up in that motherfucker. Oh no.
Hell no.
Oh, hell to the no. You don't want to get locked up in Mexico, my nigga. Shit. You think you good if you sleep on the floor over here, nigga. You can't even drink the water in Mexico. That's how ill this is, boy.
You're gonna disappear for a while.
Disappear for a while, my nigga. So the key is that understanding your movement. Like I said, I don't play physical chess. I play life's chess. And what I do, I don't send people out to slaughter, right? I do everything on myself first before I do anything. So every time you see me moving, that's why you heard that when Tech was talking about I'm prepared for whatever comes. Yeah, I'm prepared. I'm preparing mentally. I'm prepared physically. I'm preparing because I don't know what's going to come next. When I'm moving between these places, I didn't know. When I was dealing with this with my son, the sister got upset because when they first came out, they had my son down as African American. I said he's not African American. Then she came back, right? And I can show you all the papers. Then she came back and said black. I said, now, does that even make sense? This is what I told her. I said, does that even make sense? So I went in the hallway with 3 Europeans, white women, and the sister. I'm in the lobby, and I'm telling them who I am. Number one, I'm a Moor. 2, my son is Asiatic, and my daughter's Asiatic. And they said, what is Asiatic? I said, that's the race. I said, could you be black, a race, and a nationality, black? I'm really talking to them. One European knew exactly what I was talking about. She got it. But our people, because of ignorance, we will fight, right? Because we don't know. So every moment with Sabir is a teaching moment. If you're not learning anything from me, that's your problem. That's not my problem. I have little children I have to focus on. And y'all don't care about my children. So I know what is happening. I can see it. And I can see the dudes the people that's in these groups are pimping you. And I'm not saying anything. Sometimes it comes across my radar, then I got to talk about it. And then niggas keep trying to debate me. If you think you that great in debates, then why don't you put up some money in my Zelle or PayPal or Chime? I'm fine with it. I'm not going to argue with you. Okay, because I show what I'm doing. I don't tell what I'm doing. I'm showing you what I'm doing. And there's a method to all of this, people. And this is the journey that I have been on. This is the journey. And it don't
That
stop.
that jinn and that lower self is real in our community, for real.
It's real, bro. It's real. So my children are prepared for this. They're prepared for this. So when they have a hate bill crime being passed, guess what they're going to do? You think they're not going to look up people's records? First of all, my children don't even have names as Tommy Johnson, Khalid Jones. No, nigga, my children have Aja Bey, Amir Bey, Rel Bey, Ibn Bey. You see how that works? They don't have these names like everybody else. So now what happens, you want to think, wait a minute, where are they from? They used to think my son that got killed, they thought he was from the Middle East. They think my daughter's from the Middle East. My daughter's by a mother right here. You see my daughter's mother come on the feed. She said it, right? Like, this is what it is. My children don't have these names, people, and we're fighting. We're fighting each other instead of saying, yo, let's sit back and pick Sabir's brain. But they say, oh, let's pick Sabir's brain.
It's true, because the Saudis that you do not see on TV do look just like Sabir. Straight up.
No doubt. My daughter and my son. You ain't never seen my son. My son that got killed, that nigga had a turban, man. Let me tell you something. My son used to have a turban around his head. I'll be like, nigga, who are you? There you go, right there. I'm gonna show you my son. This is just him. This is before he got killed. I'm gonna show you what he looked like. Now, just imagine he wraps his head up, right? Let me see if I can pull him up. He wraps his head up. That's him right there. His mother's straight from mother freaking Philadelphia, B. His mother from Philly. But if he wrap his hair up, and you see him, you be like, I'm gonna show you when he was little. That's before he was killed, right? So if he wrapped his hair up, you would know. And even my daughter, they'd be like, somebody asked me, where was my daughter? Where's her mother's from? That's my son right there when he was little. Just like my son Ibn. So my children, right? Number one, they don't look like it. They don't even have names like that.
Yeah, the original Arabs were Saba, Sheba.
You know, so again, I don't make these things up, people. When I'm giving you this information, take heed to it. I'm fine with it. I don't have to do any of these things, bro. I don't have to teach y'all this stuff. You follow me? I don't. But don't try to fight with me and think that you're going to be, oh, brother, I'm going to have a pissing measuring contest with Sabir. I'm going to think he know everything. And that's what they say. He think he know everything. It's not that I think I know everything. I do know. I know what the hell is going on. But let me move forward. Okay? Let's move forward in this. Let's talk about the Asians for a minute. Now, remember I said Asiatics, right? Did y'all know that Asian people was classified as black? See, if you're going to teach people, teach people. Did y'all know? Because I was looking at something my brother Jeff was doing. He said he was talking about sinners. And he said there was no Asian people around in 1930s with our people. Yes, it was. It was. See, this is the thing that y'all don't understand. So how many of y'all ever heard of this case before? It's called Yellow by Law. The Chinese were black because they were not white under the writing of what? Justice Murray approach. How many of y'all ever heard of this case before?
I never heard of that, but here in Oregon, they used to have laws against Asians here.
But let's be with me. Anybody ever heard of this case? I'm showing you something. I'm going to show you why people need to remove their feelings. And why people get mad because they cannot control Sabir, number one, and get free stuff from me. And this is why they say, well, why he always pulling out the books? Because if you're in law school, whatever, you want to pull out books. Right? How many of y'all knew that Chinese people was classified as black? I just made the connection with my son. Y'all don't get it? Because the whole planet was called Asia. Okay. So when you really go do some reading, you will understand. I know it's maybe too many pages for y'all to read, but I got it. The case is called Yellow by Law. Call an Asian person yellow and see what happens. It's like calling a nigga black. Like, you're black. Hold up. You're black and you're yellow, but if you call a Chinese person yellow, watch what happened to you.
Yeah, China Mac wasn't going for that shit. Hell no, he wasn't going for that.
Now, this is the book, right? Yellow by Law. This is called Race Law Stories, right? And if you were smart enough, you would research this case. Let me show you why I'm saying this. Because we act like we are the only people that was going through what we was going through. So let me show you a little bit more inside this book, okay? A little bit more inside this book. That's why I be quiet. Be like, where y'all getting your information from? This case called Yellow by Law. Y'all can look at the case at the top. Now, somebody gonna do a video later on and repeat this because I heard somebody repeat something earlier and I was laughing. It was too funny. So this is the case. The Chinese, those included within the following classes: white persons, look, aliens of African nativity, and persons of African descent. Look at this. This is crazy, right? Y'all be confused about this, wouldn't y'all? Be like, nigga, I'm lost on this motherfucker. What happened? I'm confused. How could that possibly be that they were called black people?
Hey, Sabir, you remember the 14th Amendment little documentary or whatever that Will Smith did?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's a section in there where they show the Chinese. Look at what they look like.
Yeah, hold up. I'm helping them out. See, y'all didn't know they had a massacre there here in California, did y'all? Did y'all know about the massacre with the Chinese people here? Oh,
Yeah,
let me help you.
railroad.
Let me help y'all out. Here it is, right here. This is on the ground. Olive. It's called Olive. I think it's Olive Tree down here in LA. You see that? The massacre, Chinese massacre. What happened? Y'all can look it up online. They were discriminated against too.
Yeah, they were. Even in Mexico, there's a book called The Chinese Slaves of Mexico.
This is why people don't understand history. Because niggas is selling y'all. This is right downtown LA. Please look it up. Right downtown LA. Right? Bear with me.
And again, it was the women and children.
So bear with me. I'm gonna show y'all some more, okay? This is why y'all don't know about history. Let me take you where I'm at, okay? This is what I do. So once you start putting these puzzles together, y'all can take a picture or you can look up the Chinese massacre since y'all like to go to Google, right? Look up the Chinese massacre and find out what year it was. Do me a favor, brother Ken, or one of y'all, please. Hold on one second. Which of these objects is used for sitting? Oh, they got me answering these crazy questions, man. Hold up. Which one of these objects is a cargo? I don't know which one is a cargo. I'm on this live, man. They be doing the most. Hold on one second. TikTok be doing the most, man.
October 24th, 1871. Chinese massacre.
I can't even see this joint. What the heck? Keep asking me these
In
questions.
Los Angeles, that's crazy.
So when I give people, hold up, man, they are tripping, man, over here. Which of these objects can have a back?
And then they always called them the Shanghai tunnels.
Okay, man. What?
I think even the movies Lethal Weapon is about the Chinese being sent over here as slaves by their own people.
Objects bounce on a court. Come on, fam. What the hell they keep doing this on? TikTok got me on some type of which is these object capture images. Cameras, man. What the hell are you talking about? Damn, they be tripping on TikTok. They give you this little quiz or this test type thing, man, on here. Right? So I guess when you on it for a while, they get you to go through to see which one is this. And I'm like, come on, B. So let me show y'all something else down in LA. One more
Yo,
thing.
that's wild.
Huh?
I said that's wild. I just started reading about it, and they talking about it was on Calle de los Negros.
Yes, where you see me at, right? Where you see this is at right here. This is me in LA, right? That's me. If you look at me right there, I'm standing right.
But I just want you to know too, Sabir, when it says Chino, Chino does not mean Chinese. Chino means curly hair.
I know, but I didn't say Chino meant that though. Okay, I didn't say
No,
that.
I seen that on that when they're describing the people on there on that what
And
you're showing right there. It says
even
Chino.
even the word Kinko, Kinko as in Kinko Copy Center, Kinko mean kinky hair. Same thing. The dude that owns Kinko. So this is where it says Antonio was a Negro. Then you had Luis was a Negro. So these are the founders of LA. That's my brother Percy filming right there. He's actually filming. That's me in the cut doing what I do. Right. So once you understand this, and this is right around the corner from where that's at. So when you go down there, right? Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. Down to LA. And what my brother just said, this is what it would tell you. Hold up. It will say Conde Negro. You see? Cali de los Negros. In LA. You have people who live in LA that don't even know this. That's LA. So it still links you back to the Moors. It still would take you back if you understood history and got the right people to teach the history instead of these fake dudes on social media. Cali de los Negros. So I'm going to take you all the way to Spain so you can see the exact same thing in Spain.
Calle de los Negros.
This is Conde Negro. That's my brother Percy. That's my brother Chris. Who was over there.
Bonde. It means to revere.
We were filming there. Conde Negro. So we don't sit back and watch people's videos or take people's YouTubes and clips and say, well, brother, this is what it is. No. Once you understand this connection, how serious this is, and we out here filming in 125-degree weather, my G, in Spain. So once you truly understand that history, you start making it make sense, right? This is why I told people about this book. If you even got this off me, they had one online, which wasn't real. This book will connect Africa to America. This book. This is the original. The original in Spanish was $428. $428. Right? That's how much the Spanish version is. This is the English translation of the book. So it's called Africa versus America. And what it was, I was searching for 2 to 3 years trying to find that book when I was in Spain. But I got the English version now. But I have a couple of Spanish books up there too from Spain. But if y'all want to get it, please email me. Trust me. It's a whole lot. Let me tell you something. Somebody said they want to line it. The brother said he went online. He said, I found out it was wrong. He said that was the wrong one. So it will be something like this. This is what you will find in it. Right? Oh, it's a lot of typos wrong in the one online, baby. So don't try to get that one online. You can get the original one from me. Africa versus America. Oh, it's the history behind what that lady was doing. It's a whole connection. So once you go to these places, you will find out the connection. And when you fly, you will also find out the connection because the flights are not that far apart. I can literally leave from Newark Airport and it would take me 8 hours to go to Portugal. Did y'all know that? Do you know it takes me about 5 hours to fly from here to Philadelphia? Ain't that kind of weird? Think about that for a minute. Kind of weird, ain't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I remember them flights when I used to be stationed in Germany.
yeah, I'm trying to tell you. The Moors was in Germany too.
Yeah,
They was
all them
definitely in
hours.
Germany. So if y'all want that book, let me put my email up here for one more time for y'all. Told you I got a lot of books and niggas keep thinking, well, you pimping? No, nigga, I don't pimp nobody. I know you trying to get it for me for free. It don't work that way with me, homie. You're gonna pay me for my time. So you can email me at sabirbayradio@gmail.com. I have a lot of books I got up here. So when you start putting this puzzle together, brother, it takes a lot of time, a lot of energy. So let's
Yes,
go forward.
sir.
Again, let's go a little further. Hey, look, why this book is over $1,000. This is the funniest thing ever. Why this book is over $1,000.
Woo.
Why that book is over $1,000. Somebody help me.
I also noticed that right after you start presenting us books, everybody starts dropping content on them same books.
Exactly. Engineering Consent. Edward Bernays. Why is that book that's expensive? Why is that? Where's his other one at? Where's my propaganda book at? And the reason why most of these cats have books is because of me. They get mad because I say that. Damn, I can't win for lose with this, man. And I even have his uncle, Sigmund Freud. Okay? Why is that book that much money? Engineering Consent. But the thing about it, you can have the book, but the thing is that you better know what's in that mug. You better know how it works. I told you I play life's chess, not physical chess, life's chess. I make moves, B. So let's move forward. Let's go to let's go to Herbert Henry Harrison for a second. Anybody know who that is? Y'all worried about sinners. I'm gonna wait for it to come on Amazon before I get it. I'm gonna watch it on Amazon. So this is Herbert Henry Harrison, right? I'm gonna help y'all out. Dr. Harrison was full-blooded Negro, if ever was one. When, however, he applied for naturalization papers, he was set down by the authorities as white. Who? Look him up, brother. Ken or Jar. Look him up. Herbert Henry Harrison. Look him up. He was from the Virgin Islands. And guess what?
He in the 101 Amazing Facts.
No, that's not that book. He's not in that one. Nope. Right there. He's not in that one. Herbert Henry Harrison. He was a Garveyite. Oh, you don't
Harlem
get
radicalism.
Oh, say that again. He was what?
The father of Harlem radicalism.
Oh, why Umar never brought him up? He's part of the Garveyite movement. He gonna tell you that because these cats don't study the law. He was
So it's like, is it like black, like the Black Boule?
I just told you, brother. He's part of the Garveyite movement.
The Back to Africa movement.
Yeah, Marcus Garvey. He was basically Marcus Garvey right hand man. Here you go.
He's from Saint Croix.
Thank you very much. Here you go. So I just told you how the Chinese. So y'all getting caught up in this whole color thing. I still don't get it. So when you grab all this information, this is why Negroes try to keep y'all from reading. It's not to read one book. It's to cross-reference all the books and see what's what. And then on top of that, you travel to the places and you find out. Shout out to my big brother Ice. Clyde, what up? South Philly in the building. So when I travel, right, I'm gonna show you what my suitcase looks like. Y'all ready? What up? That's how I travel. Nigga, they be trying to figure me out, nigga. What you doing with all those books in your suitcase, bro? What's going on? You a professor or somebody? Think about it. What, before I go to Spain, nigga, I'm gonna rack up. This is me. I'm racking up. What's good? Let's go to all the places, bro. I was in Portugal. Let's rack up this stuff and figure this thing out. So my suitcases, they need a baggage thing themselves, bro. So when I'm traveling, that's you laughing, Cloud. You know that's how I roll, bro. Like I'm gonna take every book with me, try to figure this thing out. I'll be really trying to figure it out, bro. I'll be like, nigga, let me see. How is this happening? What happened? Okay. So let's go to Pio Pico real fast. Happy Cinco de Mayo day. Let's go to Pio Pico, the governor of California, for a second. Here you go. You see that? A descendant of an African. That's Pio Pico, the governor of California. Oh, damn. And niggas talking about, I ain't got nothing to do with African. I'm not African. I'm not African, brother. But how the hell Mexicans are descendant of Africans? I'm not African, brother. I'm black. I'm foundational black American. I ain't got nothing to do with Africa. Hold up.
If only you guys knew.
Hold up. Here you go, right there. That's in the subway system, bro. This is the English version of it. Y'all see it? Let me help make this clear. You see it right there? Where it says he's the descendant of an African. Pio Pico. Look him up. We have Pico Boulevard out here in California. Oh, make it make sense. I don't even know how I would rank these mugs, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I got so many books, it's insane. So that's Pio Pico, descendant of an African. Let's find something else. Let's go to this one. And little children did this in the subway system in LA. I told you I'd be in these places. Okay. Let's go a little further. I told you this is therapy. Y'all can come on the feed. Look at this. The children did this too. Look at this. Let's move this over so y'all can see it. And I got a lot of videos when I was down there. A lot of footage when I was down there. Look what it says. Oh, more than half of African descent. Oh, but I'm foundational Black American, brother. Tariq Nasheed, brother. Oh, we ain't got to do with Africans, brother. Take a picture, lasts longer. Lasts longer. Take a picture. Lasts a little longer. Do your research. You ain't got to believe Sabir. But what you can do is set it up and I can come, but don't think I'm supposed to come for free. Okay? So take a picture. It lasts longer. Exactly, brother Clyde. And the children, these were like grade school students that did this. Grade school. And this is the problem with these so-called black people. They have an issue, brother. They have mental problems, bro. These black motherfuckers got mental problems. You think you know everything, Sabir.
You're right. It starts with the children. The children can teach you a lot too.
No doubt. I look at my daughter, boy, I be like, damn, okay. So because of Cinco de Mayo too, y'all, I did a book on that too. So let me help y'all out. This book right here, let me help y'all out. Bear with me. I did a book. And actually the Mexicans was helping so escape slaves. Get this book right here. Y'all didn't know that? Y'all just thought it was about, y'all better study the battle. How you pronounce this? Called Pablo. The battle. So when the French was coming in, right, they was trying to get slaves. The Mexicans was like, no, nigga, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. They was helping them. Y'all didn't know that? The black conscious people didn't tell you that?
Pueblo means city. Pueblo.
Yeah. But look up the battle. Y'all can get the book though. Let me put my banner up here so y'all can get it. So let me tell you the story behind this, right? Let me put my banner up just in case y'all want to get it, okay? Right there. So if you see, did y'all see the last Purge?
Yep.
You seen the last Purge, bro? Oh, that joint
Yep.
was ill, bro. That joint was ill. They was running to Mexico.
Running to Mexico.
Think about it. I said, yo, y'all don't get this, man. Who y'all making allies with? If you need to go to, I can run to Mexico. I know a whole lot of Mexican brothers. Shoot, nigga, they Moriscos, bro. They're my Moriscos brothers. So go watch the last Purge. While these niggas talking about we black Indians. The Mexicans ain't got to do with us. Where's my Morisco book at? Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. It's floating around here somewhere. Where's my Morisco book at?
Especially when they say Taínos.
Oh, don't say that, bro. That's fighting words. Hold up. I was trying to find my Morisco book. It's floating around here somewhere.
Morisco Moreno.
Well, brother, we ain't got no African in us. Stop it. Sabir is lying again. Well, I've been on here for a minute. I'm trying to find it. But y'all saw the book before. I don't need to find it. You saw my Morisco book. So it's floating around here somewhere. Oh, I got it. Right here. Damn, like Spider-Man. So, this is the key. Let me show you the book. You ready? So, when you talk to your Mexican brothers and sisters, it's Morisco, and this is the one I bought in Spain. This is all Spanish. I have the English version of this too, if y'all want it. But I bought this one in Spain, but this is the Moriscos. So for the record, people, they're Moors. Okay?
See, but if you talk to the people from over there in Mexico, they know the history. They just don't teach it over here.
Hold up. You hold up. You want to see something that's crazy, what you just said? Oh, let's do this real quick. You want to see something ill? What you just said out your mouth, bro? Hold up. You just said it. Let's do it. Let's pull this up. Give me 1 minute. Make sure I cue this up, y'all, so y'all can see it, okay? Listen up.
Cinco de Mayo is also part of your fight. And to my fellow Black people, did you guys know that Cinco de Mayo is also part of your fight? And to my fellow Mexicans, some of you are culture but stay quiet on anti-Blackness. When Cinco de Mayo is a proven factor of what happens when we unite and come together. Cinco de Mayo is not Mexican Independence Day, but it is a huge battle and a huge win for Black and Mexican history. But we unite as one and call it Mexican history. In 1862, La Batalla de Puebla, 33 years after Mexico became a country and it abolished slavery, the French military, led by Napoleon, decided to go find more slaves. So they went to a nearby town called Puebla. Puebla was heavily populated by Afro-Mexicans and indigenous Mexicans. Now, this is during the time that a lot of the Black slaves were fleeing to the South, which the South was Mexico. The Mexican military was on the border protecting these Black slaves so the slave owners wouldn't cross to come and try to take them back. And Napoleon saw an opportunity to get more slaves for free. But you see, when he led the French military into Puebla, regular civilians came together, African slaves who are now Mexicans and indigenous Mexicans, and whooped the French's butt. If you went to the school in the United States, you're not going to learn about our unity, because time and time again, we have shown that when we unite, we defeat the people that try to conquer us. All this Latino hate from the Black community and all this anti-Blackness from the Latino community needs to come to an end when you guys realize that we're one and the same. Make sure you guys enjoy Cinco de Mayo and remember where our roots come from. And remember, divided, we stay conquered.
One more time, sis. Tell them again. One more time. Hold up. Well, they don't like us, Sabir. We don't like each other.
Black people, did you guys know that Cinco de Mayo is also part of your fight? And to my fellow Mexicans, some of you guys want to celebrate our culture but stay quiet on anti-Blackness. When Cinco de Mayo is a proven factor of what happens when we unite and come together. Cinco de Mayo is not Mexican Independence Day, but it is a huge battle and a huge win for Black and Mexican history. But we unite as one and call it Mexican history. In 1862, La Batalla de Puebla, 33 years after Mexico became a country and it abolished slavery, the French military, led by Napoleon, decided to go find more slaves. So they went to a nearby town called Puebla. Puebla was heavily populated by Afro-Mexicans and indigenous Mexicans. Now, this is during the time that a lot of the Black slaves were fleeing to the South, which the South was Mexico. The Mexican military was on the border protecting these Black slaves so the slave owners wouldn't cross to come and try to take them back. And Napoleon saw an opportunity to get more slaves for free. But you see, when he led the French military into Puebla, regular civilians came together, African slaves who are now Mexicans and indigenous Mexicans, and whooped the French's butt. If you went to the school in the United States, you're not going to learn about our unity, because time and time again, we have shown that when we unite, we defeat the people that try to conquer us. All this Latino hate from the Black community and all this anti-Blackness from the Latino community needs to come to an end when you guys realize that we're one and the same.
Somebody please put me in a room with Tariq Nasheed.
Steve, but that also deals with the Louis. After that, that's what became of the Louisiana Purchase.
I already know. I know all about that, brother. I keep trying to tell people. Y'all keep talking about y'all want unity. Share the videos of Tariq and them. I'm game. He wouldn't.
And then she kind of misses out that the United States wasn't even that big yet.
But brother, she probably didn't miss out on it. That's the problem, brother. She didn't miss out on that. Why everything has to be a whole damn lecture like I give? Like why? Let me show you what it was. You want to see? I was in San Bernardino. Here you go. This is me. I took the map. I was down there. You can go right down the Balboa's Park and see all of this beautiful stuff down there, right? That's the map, right? Let me show you the map when I was down there. You want to see? I told you I don't sit back and watch stuff online. I literally go to these places, and this talks about the Moors down there too. This is down there in Balboa Park. You see what it says? Spanish, the Spain, and the first 14. What happened in 1492? This is in Balboa Park. So I don't sit back and expect everybody to do 10 hours like me and don't get anything out of this, people. So what y'all can do is get the books that I do present to y'all, support what I do, set the lectures up. I'm game. But I don't have no I'm to the point, brother. I'm getting burned out dealing with our people. And that's why people give up on y'all. They really do give up on y'all. You know, so let me just show you a book that I did also about the Mexicans and Moors. I can go for days and do this, big. Well, this is the one I was telling you I have in English, bro. The Morisco's Revolt. This is that same book I told you I have in right here. This book right here. So that book I showed you that I bought in Spain is in Spanish. Right? This is the one I have in English. It looks, this is it right here. This is the all Spanish version. So once you like really understand this history, bro, and like what work goes into this, and people think you just go surfing online, and nah, bro, there's a lot of work to this. It's truly a lot of work. So I did a book on Mexicans and Moors also. I'm trying to see if I can find it real fast. Oh, matter of fact, I gotta show y'all this. Look at these brothers right here. These are Moroccans, people. The Moroccans that they don't show y'all. Watch this. I meant to show this earlier. This is in a train station. That's father and son. They're Moroccans. Look how dark that brother is. This is a Moroccan train station. If you look behind me, y'all see, the bus station, the train station actually, in Morocco. I'm sitting with them in the train station, right? Let me show you how crazy this was when I was there. Watch this. Look at what they're reading. Give me 1 second. Watch this, bro. I'm gonna show you what I had them reading. They was blown away. The young boy was like, damn, look. The Moors of Tangiers and the unknown Arabs. That's what I do when I travel. So stop letting these people tell lies to y'all, man, that don't show you no receipts and get upset with Sabir. I don't care about you getting mad at me. Prove me wrong on what I'm saying. Oh, you think he better? You think he know everything? Nah, brother, I know enough. Trust me. And I refuse to let any of these conscious cats try to pimp me for nothing. If you want to have a serious conversation with me, what y'all can do is do a GoFundMe and put some money together. Okay? Because I ain't got time. I'm constantly moving. Somebody said, you don't let no grass grow underneath your feet. Nope, I don't. So let me see if I can pull this other one up. I thought I had the book up here. Here it is right here. This is a book I did on Mexicans. This is me at the pyramid in Mexico. Right there. Show the connections. Show the root. So all of this. So
see, I was raised in Novadio, like how you were raised in your neighborhood where you're from. Mm-hmm. So like when you're growing up, you see all the people's connection. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
It's kind of like when you come into the knowledge, now you see the connection around the world.
No doubt. You start seeing it, brother, and you sit with these people, brother.
But other people tend to have a different point of view because of where they're from.
Yeah, that's true. So this is one of my books I did, y'all, on indigenous sovereignty in modern world. I'm just going to run through these books real fast because I got to get ready to go. And I appreciate y'all. My email is right there, sabirbayradio@gmail.com. If you want the Rex 84 or any of these books, please email me. But I do got to go because I'm getting tired and I want to chill, eat my vegan ice cream, and fall back. But all invaders got to go. So when people want to argue with you, say, this is how Sabir is going to come if you're going to debate with him. I'm letting y'all know. Show me your facts, not just talk. Okay? So I do got to go, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Share the videos out. Okay?
Peace.
No doubt. Peace.
Get the classes we just did too.
Big up Mad Lion on this one.
Gotta go. Thank you, brother
Killer
Ho.
Pride.
Thank you,
Let's
brother
rock.
Ken. Thank you, brother Jar.
No doubt, man.
Can they talk about some border when they are the invaders? And how then can they reform immigration when they invaded?
Get that book right here too.
America existed before Columbus 30,000 years ago. We were there in Mexico. Where's all my Mochica at? Cock your rifle, let it blow. Go, 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 go. All invaders gotta go. This was for my people, Mexican people. The whole earth is yours. No human is illegal. Come across the border. Every woman and man. The U.S. is the alien. Mexico, this is your land. How then can they talk about
Thank you,
some
family.
border when they
it.
are the
all love.
invaders? And how then can they reform immigration when they invaded their neighbor? Yo, you see the same men living like cavemen coming out the cave, them trying to enslave men. How can we obey them? Better we betray them. Rise up like the Reverend Nat Turner and slay them. Mexican people, get your education. Tell your little children them this is their nation. You own California, you own Arizona, you own San Diego, and Texas, the Lone Star.
Let's make this happen,
So
y'all.
how then can they talk about some border when they are the invaders? And how then can they reform immigration when they invaded their neighbor? Look, you see Mexico, then look at New Mexico. What is a New Mexico? If there is a Mexico, all of America they used to call a maxim. Immigration laws are a fraud and we reject them. We are the Olmec, Toltec, pyramid builder, astronomer, philosopher, and healer. Mexican people, rise up right now and realize this is your land now. Sing! How then can they talk about some border when they are the invaders? And how then can they reform immigration when they invaded their neighbor?
Get out. So what y'all should do is tell them to get out. Or tell them to call me. I'm game. I know y'all ain't got the heart to do it, but you can reach out to me and I definitely will actually say it. Okay? I expect y'all not to have my back. But I'm Philly for life, baby. So I got Philly on my back. Let me help y'all out. Gotta go. Shout out to my brother Clyde again, my big brother. I thank you so much, brother. Share the videos out because I'm Philly for life. Peace. Email me.